What is up, everybody? This is X09091. You probably haven't seen me since, like, I don't know, for the past 2 or 3 months. You might have not have even heard from me in the past 2 to 3 months. And there's a couple things I want to talk about in this video. And so it'll probably mostly be me just talking. So if you want to put me in the background, feel free. But for the most part, I wanted to talk about a couple things. One thing is I graduated. I am a university graduate. I now have my bachelor's degree. I know a lot of you, and that's like a lot of you know that I was kind of doing that. That's kind of why I was forced to leave YouTube for about 2 months. And I know that's like kind of common for me to do. And I want to say I apologize, For the few people that are still here, thank you. I have been the most absent. I know when I first started my YouTube career, I was around a lot more. And I can only say I hope you forgive me because I want to get back into this. And I know I say that in like every update video, but no, school is over with. Granted, now it's like the real world now, so jobs are a thing, but I don't want to give this up. I love doing this YouTube thing on the side, and it's a passion, I love playing these video games for you, which, I kind of want to get into a little bit. As for the Let's Plays I have right now, which are Mega Man Zero and Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy is going to be going on for a while. We still have about like halfway to go for that, but Mega Man Zero is going to be wrapping up, and I'm going to be uploading an episode like straight after this, so later on today. But for the most part, I want to say thank you for if you're even watching this, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really mean it. But obviously, with it comes real world problems. Things are gonna happen. But I want to start uploading consistently, and I want to hear your feedback. Tweet at me. Just get to know me. Another thing though that I want you guys to be aware about, and I talked about it a little bit. I tweeted about it. And but I made a video about it, but don't know how many people actually stayed consistent with it. And I know me being one of them, I have not been the most consistent with my podcast that I started. And I'm not talking about the Nerdgasm podcast, but definitely go check out the Nerdgasm podcast at nerdgasmpodcast.com. But no, the podcast I'm talking about is my podcast. I have my own podcast about video games. It's called Zero's Game Room, which it started off as a school project, but now being a graduate, I kind of want to continue it. It was a lot of fun. That being said, for the most part, I do like to have interviews on there. That doesn't necessarily mean I will always have interviews. There are 10 episodes currently up, and I will link you in the description, but you can also find it on iTunes because, yes, my podcast is on iTunes. It's called Zero's Game Room. Definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. And if you want to talk about video games with me, I would love to have you on the podcast. The more people we can get, I would love to have you. And I'm talking about, we can talk about any type of video game. We can talk old school, new school, upcoming things. I'm going to keep it going. I want to keep producing, And it's going to be hectic. I know it is. But I want to continue that just as much as I want to continue these Let's Plays, It's a way I can interact with people. It's another way I can still stay technically on the air, For those of you who don't know, I did study for radio broadcast. So the Nerdgasm podcast, my own podcast, obviously work. It's going to seem like a lot, but for the most part, I would always make excuses. Well, it wasn't necessarily excuses, it was the truth. This past semester, this past year, I was always in school. High school is completely different from college, and I'll get into that some other day. But now that I've graduated, I have plenty of time. So why not use my time to produce something, So that's what I want to keep doing. And I know I might not be the most entertaining person, but if you could share this video to people and tell people and just stick with me, I would really appreciate it because I love this. I remember I used to upload a lot more and I had a lot more people, but definitely what I do have is my friends. And so that's why I would want to interact with you here, get you on the podcast. Let's talk gaming. I just want to do so much, and I'm happy to say that I'm a graduate now, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this. I didn't want it to be that long, and from what I'm looking at, it's not that long at all. So, but thank you, and I'm back. If you want proof, here, I'll show you proof. This is my little cap. Look at me, graduated 2017. I'm not going to wear it, because it's going to mess up, you know what, It'll mess up my hair, but you can imagine. You know what? I could probably throw up a picture of me. So if I throw up a picture of me, please don't throw up. It's not that bad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this. To bigger and better things, Also, there is a project in the works that I want to do. there's still obviously, you know, Project Naked. You know, I haven't forgot about Project Naked, okay? And there's other projects that I want to start, but there's one that we'll get into a little bit. But until then, this has been X09091. I'm back, baby. Let's make some magic happen. Let's create things. Until then, all my beautiful, beautiful people. And that's what I'm going to call you. Because you are beautiful, and you're beautiful to me. Because without you, you know, what's the drive, you know? Meeting these people, connecting with these people. It's why I do this. So thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you on the flip side on the Let's Plays. Peace out, my beautiful, beautiful people. Mwah. Love you.